What up, guys? We're back in the garage today. I haven't done a video for probably 3 or 4 days now. Started a better job on thirds. Still liking it. I'm liking it. A little bit more money, so I can do a little bit more things with my kids. As you guys can tell, gas prices went through the roof. $4.10 a gallon. Freaking crazy. I'm telling you, this economy is not getting any better, you all. I don't know how you all feel, but I'm telling you right now, guys, this is I'm not a whatever you call it, I don't pay a lot of attention to the government situation. I don't pay attention to a lot of that stuff. Except for recently, I got a cousin who is in the Air Force, and he's not too far from where everything's going on at right now, and it's just getting crazier. And I pray to God every day I wake up. Every day I'm at work, every day I go to bed, that he is safe and my family will be safe. It's just getting to the point where it's getting crazy, guys. It's getting crazy. But with that being said, like I said, as you guys can tell, gas prices through the roof. So I think with this girl here, I think we're still getting her out this summer, but we're still going to get her out. But I don't think I'm going to drop the 305 in it this summer, not with the gas prices being $4 a gallon. If I drop a 305 in this thing, I won't be able to drive it anywhere. I'll be able to drive it to the gas station and home. That's about it. I won't be able to cruise with it or anything. Right now it's got the 2.8 in it, so I think here in the next 2-3 years, after I get a house, after I get a nice garage, I will eventually go ahead and drop a 305 in it then. But until then, the 2.8 is going to stay in it unless I can find like a 4.3 or something to put in it. Out of another S10. If I can find a 4.3, then I will drop a 4.3 in it. I will do a bigger cam with the 4.3. I will put headers on the 4.3 and kind of beef it up just a little bit, but it will still be good on gas. So we're not doing the 305 this summer. It kind of, with the gas prices now, if the gas prices come down back down to $3 a gallon or $2.85 or something, yeah, then I will probably go out and get the 305 to put in it. But until then, I'm not going to drop the 305 in it. So I think this summer we're going to, I got a couple things to do to the Durango. I still got to get a computer board for it and stuff, so we can drive it more often. But I think for this truck here, I'm going to go ahead and buy my domes. As you can tell, these spinner ones are broke. The previous owner who had these rims, I think they ended up breaking them, or the person before him ended up breaking them. I don't know how they got broke, but this one's broke, and the other three are not in bad shape. They're doable, but they're just really beat up. So what I'm going to do is buy a set of domes for this thing. They look like diamonds. They're called bullet caps. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy those for this truck. I got to buy a water pump for this truck, and then I'm gonna buy the rain guard for this, and that's the only thing I'm buying this summer. Now I have a couple issues in the rear end. I don't know if you guys can see, but at the beginning of the video, if you've seen the shock, it was laying on the workbench. In the beginning of the video, that shock actually came off of this truck. It looks like it's been on the truck ever since the truck came from the factory. But let me try to get a light down here, guys. See if I can get a light here for you. Okay, so I still got to take that shock off over there. The nut broke on me. I got it disconnected from the top of the truck. So I got to take that off still. I sprayed some WD-40 on it. I might have to cut it off. If I have to cut it off, I'm not worried about it. I care less if I cut it off, because if you see that nut right there, that's where my bolt hooks to, or my shock hooks to, okay? And then there's a piece at the top my shock mounts to. So this bracket here, right here, how it's made, it sits too low to the ground. I can't even get my finger in it underneath it. So it sits too low to the ground, so it drags. With the shocks being on the truck, the shock where the rubber boots are, they sit real close to the ground too, and I drag the bottom of the shock. So what I'm going to do this summer is we're cutting this off, just the side piece right here, or at least trim the underneath. I'm not going to cut the whole side out, but just where that bolt is, we're going to cut that off, and I'm going to relocate it somewhere else. Now on that, with the shock, the way the S10s are made, the shock mount for the bottom half is bolted actually to the leaf spring. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm not buying a lot for this truck this summer. I'm just going to get my domes for the spokes. I'm getting a water pump. I'm getting a rain visors, and then I'm going to buy a set of Beltec leaf drop. They're 3 inches, I think. They're a 3-inch drop for the back for this truck. They're more straighter, so it will set the truck lower, especially if I put my 3-inch blocks or my 2-inch blocks underneath. Right now I got a 3 and a 2. That's 5 inches in the rear end I have sitting right now. So I got 2 blocks in the rear end. I like to take 1 block out and just run with 1 block. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy the 3-inch drop leaves for the back. Like I said, they're more straight. I can add at least my 3-inch. So 3 plus 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6-inch drop in the back. So I should be okay. If not, if it sits at too low, then I will just run the 2-inch block in the back and make it a 4 or a 5-inch drop in the back. So either it's going to sit 5 inches in the back where it's at now, or it will sit a little lower in the back, and that's fine with me. So that's my plan. I already have brand new shocks. They're not lowering shocks. They're just original just shocks for S10s. I'm going to throw them up on there right now. I'm in the process of looking at prices for Beltec drop shocks. I can buy 4 for $280. I can buy the 2 front and the 2 rear. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Like I said, the way the economy is set up right now, it's a struggle for a lot of people, and prices just haven't went up in gas. Prices have went up in groceries. They have went up in car parts. They have went up. So for the water pump for this thing, I priced one last summer. It was going to cost me 25 to 30 bucks for it. Now it's going to cost me 35 to 40 bucks for it. That's how much prices went up. So with that being said, I just wanted to hop on here real quick to show what we are doing to the truck. Now, I did do some fiberglass work on the tailgate. I don't know if you guys can see that real well. I did do the fiberglass work underneath the tailgate here where it was all rusted out, because prices are horribly priced right now. So I just went ahead and fiberglassed it, and we're just going to have to do it the old school way, that when I was back in school and when my grandpa was around, what he taught me to do when you don't have a lot of money to fix your stuff, to go out and buy new panels. Like this hood right here, this hood cost me 200 or 150 bucks last summer. Now it's, or no, 250, I think it was 150 or 250. I think it was 250 for this hood. Now it's like almost 400 bucks for the hood. It's crazy. So trying to get panels for this truck, I'm just going to go ahead. I don't like doing it. I rather have metal. I rather have, the material, to go and buy. I wish I had the money to go and buy new bed sides, and I would just cut the bed sides off and put new bed sides on. I would like to cut the floor completely out and put a whole new floor in, but it is what it is. So we're just going to do it the old school way. Now, so that's why we did the fiberglass work on here. This was all rotted out, and it just literally, when I took it off the truck, I didn't even know it was rotted out right there. And I went to go lay some mud on it, and it literally like fell off in my hand. So I built this up here to get that fixed, and then underneath I built it up underneath as well to fix it too. So like I said, I'm not a professional at body work, but hey, I'm learning as I go. Some of the skills that I had back when I was younger, and what I learned at the Career Center, and what I learned from my grandfather, it's all starting to come back to me. So it's slowly but for surely coming together. This is the only cheapest way I know how to fix and make a ride to look good. I'm doing it for myself. It's my vehicle, not anybody else. So there's probably a lot of people that has watched a couple of my videos like, oh my god, he's doing it completely wrong. Why did he do this? Why did he do that? You know what, guys? I don't have thousands of dollars to go out. I don't have $500 to go out and buy a bed. I don't have $400 for a door, just one door. It's like $385 shipped to my door, so about 400 bucks, a brand new door. I don't have stuff. Rocker panels have went up. I wanted to buy rockers. Now that is one thing I will do. I will weld some new rocker panels in eventually. Right now I might just patch it with some fiberglass, mud it, and be done with it, and then end up cutting those out when I take the whole truck off the frame. I will probably cut it out and put new rockers in. So when I get a house with a nice garage where I can put my cab up higher on a table or something, where I can cut the rockers out, I am putting new rockers in. That's one thing I will do. I will buy some rockers to put in it. Not anytime soon. So, like I said, this is my vehicle, my truck. It's not a show vehicle. I do take it to car shows, don't get me wrong. I do go to the car shows. I do park it in the car shows so everybody can walk around and look at the cars and look at the truck. But I don't put a number on the windshield. I don't put a number on the dash or on the truck saying, "Hey, vote for my vehicle." No, I don't do nothing like that. I just show it. That's all what I do. I do not enter it. I do not try to win a trophy. I do not try to win plaques. Nothing. This truck is not a show truck. I've been getting a lot of people on Facebook who's been going through my Facebook page and looking at some of the pictures from last year saying, "Oh, why do you have it in a car show? It's not a car show truck. It's not car show material." Blah. I don't care. I don't care, guys. I don't care. I'm showing it. I'm not entering the car show. I'm just parking in the show. I'm not entering it. I'm not trying to win. I do not put money. You know, even if I go to a car show and they're asking $20 entry fee or $5 entry, I still won't pay the $5 or $20 entry fee because it's not a show vehicle. It's a cruiser. I cruise in it in the summertime. I work on it. That's why it's green and black and primer. You know, it's a vehicle that I work on. But anyways, so I am going to try to get it painted this summer, but we are painting the hood. We're definitely painting the hood this summer. We're going to paint it gloss black. Too many vehicles running around in different areas. It's completely green like my truck, and everything's green on it. Green and chrome or green and black. So everybody kind of took my idea, and I can't say too much because I took this idea. There was a kid I went to school with, and when he got his S10, he bought an S10, and he painted his green. His green was a little bit darker than my green, though. It wasn't this bright, I don't think. But he did have a truck. He painted his truck green. It might have been a little. I think his was like a lime green. I think it was. I'm not 100% positive what color it was, but I know it was green, similar to this. But his had chrome accents and a little bit of black. So with me, I am painting mine all green with a black hood and black grill and black accents everywhere. But I'm going to change it up a little bit on the interior. The interior right now is green and black. I'm going to change a couple little things on it and add another color to the green and black on the interior. Only reason why I'm going to do that is because I don't want this truck to look identical to someone else's. I want my touches to it. I want my truck to look like, for me, what I like. So I'm going to throw a different color out there in this truck, and I haven't picked the color yet, but I do have a color in mind, so that will be a surprise for you all. So, but with that being said, we got more work to do to this truck, but it is drivable. I gotta go get tags for it. I gotta get the domes for it. I gotta get the water pump for it. I gotta get the leaves for it, and I got to get my rain guards for it. And that's the only thing I'm really buying for this truck is the water pump, the domes, and the leaf springs. So other than that, I'm not worried about anything right now. So I just want to get the shocks up. So we're going to be doing that here shortly. And then, like I said, we're doing fiberglass work and some mud work on the tailgate. And the tailgate will be ready to go back on here in the next couple weeks. So can't wait to get that done. So stay tuned. If you guys like the videos, please subscribe. Hit that like button, share it with your friends. I really don't care what you guys do. If you guys like it, give it a thumbs up. I don't care. It don't bother me a bit. But with that being said, I will talk to you all later. And I hope I get more subscribers here eventually. And hopefully someone can take some of my ideas where you don't have to go out and spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a nice ride when you can take a $500 vehicle and turn it into a couple hundred or a couple thousand with just the stuff you have in your house, in your garage, or you can find it on Marketplace. But with that being said, God bless. You guys have a good Wednesday, and I will talk to you this weekend. Much love.